Now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity, for which my colleagues on the panel are asked to blindfold themselves, as you all know. Blindfolds in place, panel? Good. Will you come in, mystery challenger, and